Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Monday afternoon, the Phillies beat the Mets 8-4 at Citi Field on Memorial Day. The Mets had a couple of two-run homers against Cole Hamels as they twice came from behind, but Ty Wiggington had the huge day for the Phillies, a 6 RBI afternoon.
Well, Wiggington had a welcoming home here back to his old Met digs and just had a day to dream of. He went 3 for 3 with the 3-run shot that really iced the game. 6 ribeye steaks. And, you know, really 2 guys in the lineup accounted for all the 8 runs of the Phillies, and that was John Mayberry, who hit a 2-run shot earlier in the game. But this game was all Ty Wiggington.
They outplayed us today. They just had, you know, a little more firepower. You know, Wiggy looked pretty locked in today. So, you know, it's one of those where they just came out and you know, got better pitching and you know, the bats were a little hotter than us today.
John Neese worked 5 innings plus. He only allowed 2 hits, but he walked 5, and that got him in trouble.
It really did get him in trouble. And again, the home run hurt him early in the game, and also I think for Jonathan Neese, just going 5 innings, that's not good enough against Cole Hamels, who was outstanding. Gets his 8th win against just only 1 loss.
You know, I think Cole did a good job of, you know, he made a couple mistakes, and you know, we hit those out of the ballpark, but we needed to get it out. He you know, bared down and did a terrific job. You know, he had good stuff today. He had throwing strikes with all his pitches. So, you know, I think he made a few mistakes, and we were able to capitalize on that. We just, you know, kind of not quite enough.
5 walks, you know, it's pretty embarrassing. But, you know, it's like one of those things where, you know, I didn't have my good stuff. I didn't have good command. I thought I should have established my fastball in a lot more early. I think that, you know, their whole lineup, I think I can get them out if I, you know, have my if I command my stuff, but I just didn't have it today.
Papelbon cleaned up, and that was too much against the Mets.
So the Phillies beat the Mets for just the 2nd time in 7 tries this year. The Mets will try and get even in the series Tuesday night. Jeremy Hefner makes his 2nd start for the Mets, and Joe Blanton will go for the Phils. 6:30 the coverage, Pepsi Max pregame live on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.